The older I get, the more I've realized how much time I have to set aside just to clean. I'll ask a friend, "What'd you get up to last weekend?" And they'll say, "I just cleaned." Therapists and the elderly all talk about how everyone's too connected to their cell phones. How we don't allow ourselves a single moment to be present. But when it comes to cleaning, I think you should fill that void up with as much noise as possible. Oh, life by the wayside is simple and grand, with a bucket and song across this white land. While these pilgrims didn't have endless podcasts to listen to, you have YouTube videos. I want this video to serve as the noise you listen to while you get up and clean something. Start chipping away at that mess you've been putting off for months. Halving something is still better than no-assing something. I want to give the caveat that I'm not a clean freak. My sink is most likely full of dishes as you're watching this. I also know how hard it can be to look at a room that's in such a bleak and disarray state. You get so overwhelmed by the mess that you don't even know where to start cleaning, so you never do. Luckily, I have a solution. The first step to cleaning any room is taking out the trash. All those empty bottles and boxes, get them out of there. I like to play this fun little game. It's called, "Is That Where That Goes?" All you have to do is point at an object and go, "Is that where that goes?" If that object isn't where it goes, then you put it where it goes and you beat the game. While you're grabbing trash bags and flattening out boxes, let me explain why I found cleaning to be so important. I really have to thank my parents for distilling a tolerance for it. Growing up, my parents would print out physical job charts. Every day we did our chores, we would earn $1. However, any single chore we didn't do, we would lose $1. Meaning it was possible for us to come out of a week of doing chores in the red. Because my bed wasn't made, still owe them $35. This is when we did a deeper clean, like vacuuming or mopping. The absolute worst chores we had to do, which were the dreaded company is coming over chores. It was vital that rooms said company would never even enter in the first place were spotless. I finished mopping my bathroom, which was not a bathroom that anyone in book club would be using. I think you should wipe that bucket down too. She was making us clean the cleaning instruments. Do you want me to vacuum the vacuum next? Cleaning would have become something I dreaded instead of something I can wind down the day with. I feel like I did something productive while watching cartoons. I don't have to clean my bucket, which now doubles as a toilet. Cleaning other people's spaces is how I show my affection. I'm doing a video that's a puppet show with 2 bricks. Can I have one of the bricks? I recently visited one of my close friends, Infamous Swoosh, at his place in upstate New York. The second I stepped into his house, I went, "Oh, this is a guy's house. I don't think a woman's been in here in, like, ever." What really sealed it for me was the bathroom not having a trash can, but rather a loose trash bag. And it was full. I decided to take him to his local Target to get him some necessary supplies. I originally set out to get him 3 things: a trash can, trash bags, and a handheld vacuum. We passed the broom aisle, and I asked, "You have a broom, right?" "Oh, right, yeah, I forgot." Then we passed the Brita filter aisle, and I said, "You have one of these, right?"
Sigh.
I mean, the sink's right there.
No.
Sighs. Normally, when people move into a new place, they do a big Target run to get all the necessary cleaning supplies. Right, I can help you with that. Please swipe your card. Didn't you see that buffalo painting in my office? Swoosh had been drying all of his dishes with paper towels, which I guess is good because I assumed he was eating in his bare hands. I just need to gush real quick about my favorite piece of cleaning equipment. This is completely unsponsored, by the way, but the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Hand Vacuum has divided my life into 2 moments: the time spent before I had this vacuum and the time spent after. I love this vacuum so much that I've gifted it to friends on 3 separate occasions. This next piece of advice is to make your bed first thing in the morning. I used to think, why do I need to make my bed? I'm just going to get it messy again. It helps set the tone for the day, and if you are able to complete that small task, you're more likely to complete other tasks. No, making my bed didn't magically fix all my problems. But no matter what kind of day I was having, it was always nice ending it in a clean bed. Obviously, there's more to life than cleaning. I would know I own all the Warrior Cat books. But I think everyone should enjoy the space they live in. I feel like a lot of us fall into a bad habit of dreading to do a task longer than it would take for us to just do said task. If you've been following along, I hope you can see how much of a difference you made in only 10 minutes. Isn't doing tasks so accomplishing? Go clean your bedroom. Go clean your kitchen. Unclog that toilet. The world is your oyster. Get out there and clean.